Okay, so out of all the stuff that's been going on the last couple weeks, especially with Zion, you know me, I was just sitting back and I was thinking to myself, and I was just like, I'm noticing a trend here. The trend I'm noticing is, you know, men say so much about women being like gold diggers and, you know, whenever a woman says something about she wants a man to be financially in a certain position, it's all of a sudden, oh no, bitch, you asking for too much. Chill out. But I did notice that whenever men get money, the first thing they do, they go fuck all the women that they fantasized about.
Oh, for sure.
Because, okay, Zion with the porn star.
And like, it seemed like everybody he's messing with is porn star.
Facts. Everybody, you know, and everybody was talking about how he was going raw on the porn star.
I mean.
But Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
She's a porn star. Can't forget Lil Baby and old girl.
Yeah, paid her.
Like, I'm noticing a trend that these niggas, that moment they get some money, they fuck who they've been wanting, who they've been fantasizing about.
I can see that. Because, I can't think of a porn star I want. So like,
would you? But when women get money, we don't do that.
Yeah, no, we buy shit.
So who's the real gold digger? Or maybe y'all are pussy diggers.
Pussy diggers. That's.
I think that's it.
Yeah, pussy. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's like the allure. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I can. Because you have to know they would never fuck with you if you weren't if you didn't have it and stuff.
But
like
imagine doing that and then being mad at women who have like standards whenever it comes to money.
Oh, it's asinine. It don't make no goddamn sense. But I think that's like the definition of a nigga. It just don't make sense.
It's just nigga shit.
Just things to do.
Not just things to do.
Just things to do. Cross off a list or some shit like that. It don't make no sense. But how your week been so far?
I mean, it's been good. It's been cool. I feel like this week's going slower. Last week was fast as fuck.
I feel like this week is going slow too. Cause I'm like, dang, it's just like technically we record on Wednesday. I'm like, it's just Tuesday, and I called in on Monday. So, you know, when you call in, that day you go back and be like, you know, things. I was like, God damn, it's just this day. I was like, fuck, it just seems like it's, I think it's has a lot to do with how it's outside too. Like,
oh yeah,
weather been like shit for like the last few weeks and just rainy and all that other shit. It's like, you know, it's like this. I really just want to be in my bed.
Girl, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was just like, damn, not the tornado sirens going off in the middle of the day.
That part. And
I was like, let me go take shelter.
Girl, and I was like, it'd be like 100 degrees and raining.
Bruh.
With hail, baseball size hail.
Global warming.
Girl, been here. You seen all them fish that wash up on the shore?
No, where?
In Texas. Like, some part in Texas, like 10,000 fish washed up on the shore, like dead. And I'm just like, God, they've been trying to tell us shit. The fish is even tired of our shit. I'm just like,
the fish is boiling.
Fam, okay, I know this is really random, but they said turtles are racist.
How? They don't like white people?
I don't know. No, they don't like black people. It was something about color. So they had all these shoes like in the field and all the white shoes. And the turtle like walked past all of them and then they attacked the black shoe. And I was like, God damn.
They attacked the black shoe?
Yeah, the black and the brown shoe. They had started attacking it. Somebody was like, I'm going to start putting straws back in. I'm going to start using straws again.
Plastic straws?
Hell yeah, I'm going to start using straws
Fuck again. That paper straw. Give me plastic.
Hell yeah, I'm like, I wish the turtle would be racist.
Damn, I saw a video today though, which the girl also had food. She had all these turtles around her.
She was black?
Yeah, she was black.
I don't know. I did see a turtle bite a black girl before. She was like taking a picture. Did you remember that? Or maybe was it a pig? Or I can't remember.
Oh, I think it was a pig.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that was a pig. Damn, not they racist though. I know one thing. You've been seeing all them videos. Like, did you see that video of that dude in Egypt that got ate by a shark?
Oh, that, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that. And then the video of those two women that were like kayaking or some shit.
Oh, and a whale? It didn't eat them, no.
It swallowed them, but then it spit them back out.
Man, listen, I ain't ever trying to be out in their home like that. Like, I'll be on a cruise ship, Yes. But like kayaking in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, oh fuck no.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know whenever me and my sisters went to Cali and we were doing, just regular touristy shit, trying to go see the Golden Gate Bridge, and we were on this like boat cruise. There were people that were out there like in that water.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And they were like kayaking. I'm like, bro, first of all, this water's choppy as shit. Second of all, that water is cold. That water's like 50-something degrees and it stays cold year round.
Yeah, nah. Kayaking in the ocean? Oh, yeah, you wild. Because let a good current come out there. Your arms ain't strong enough to get back to shore.
Or an animal.
Man, I seen a video. This boy, he had a like a kiddie pool. And he put like his laptop and the pillow out there and got in the ocean. He didn't make it far. He didn't make it far. But I'm like, that is wild. I was telling somebody, I was like, you want to see complete darkness? Get on a fucking boat and walk up to the top of that boat at nighttime.
You don't know your right from your left. You just know all you see is black
darkness, and you be like, "Damn, dark is dark." But like, no, there's
dark is dark.
Dark is dark. You know what I'm saying? Like you go outside on the highway, like that's dark. But you can still see some shit. You see nothing.
No, the only light is another boat.
And another boat,
and it'll be far
as fuck. That's all you see. But there's nothing to see. There's like you can't see shit. I'm like, bro. If something happened,
what can you do?
I'm just gonna sink. I ain't even gonna fight it.
Girl, you saw that one boy that jumped in the water?
I saw that. The high schooler? Man, shit.
I was like, why the fuck would you do that?
And they even saw him. They could still see him, and then he still got left. Bruh, I'm good.
Yeah, in fact, somebody could have still helped him.
Hell yeah. That's what it said. Yeah, somebody could have threw something out there.
They tried to. Shit, something else got in between him and that buoy.
Facts. And well, hey, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You had your song? I have our song. I feel like you should know it though.
Yeah.
You wanna go first?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
Let me see what part of the song I'm gonna read. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I just hit a lick. I'm with my niggas, and she with this chick. I like them pretty. I like them thick. Independent on her shit. Keep it real. She on the pill.
Whoa.
She on that kill. She on my dick.
Okay, I don't know this.
She lick her lips and do ass tricks. Hit the splits and do ass tricks. She a bad bitch with ass and
dance
tits.
Like her dance?
No.
Oh, shit.
She a bad bitch with ass and tits. Make the dick disappear like magic. Now take them fucking clothes off. Let me get a strip tease.
I feel like I know this.
You do.
On a pill. I want to say, I don't think it's Kirko. I don't know.
Oh man, I love me some Kirko, boy.
I don't know. What is it?
You want me to keep reading, or you want to tell you the name?
You can go ahead and just tell me.
Throw that ass in a circle, Lil Ronnie.
Oh shit. Well, that was a good one. Cause yeah, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have got that. Okay.
I feel if I did the pop that pussy, don't play with me. If you ugly bitch, please stay for me. Whatever he said.
I don't know.
You wouldn't know that part either?
It would have sounded familiar, but I don't think I would have got it.
Damn.
So yeah, it was a good
You've been in Dallas too long, bro.
Whew.
You better start knowing some of that.
Hey, I don't know what to say. I just know, I know the main part.
Throw that ass in the circle.
Yeah. Okay. So all my thick chicks down in Texas. All the way to New Orleans, where the girls cook catfish. And in LA, every chick's an actress.
I feel like I know this.
You do. Hollywood status with the shaded glasses. To Detroit, get a place that I rest, where the girls got ass to sell a lot of sex. And hot Atlanta, y'all, is one of the best, where they speak Southern slang and smoke laces. You know this, don't you? Do this. In New York, women are way too fresh.
Damn, bro.
Too much on your mind. Let me ease that stress. I wish you were all mine. It's so selfish. Maybe I'm feeling myself too much, I guess. Hell no. No. Get away.
King. king.
Far from it. Far from. There's some kings.
Imani.
Maybe I'm feeling myself too much, I guess. But to my ladies all across the globe, in small towns that I don't even know, to all local international codes, whether you see me in streets or catch me at shows.
Is this Plies?
No. No. I'm calling.
I don't know.
I'm calling. Maybe I'm selfish. I want to tip myself again. I was like, the names you saying ain't nowhere near Slum Village. I don't know how else could have made you got it, but
yeah, sorry guys. I know I'm a disgrace to the black community.
Girl, but I didn't get thrown my ass in a circle. So I feel like I don't know which one they're gonna say more of a disgrace. Because Slum Village was low-key like one of them. That was like polo shirt, backpack type box. So like, it's a little.
What a time to be alive, bro. We were really we've been alive through some really dope eras.
Hell yeah, witnessing Kanye's greatness when he wasn't.
Facts.
He was still through the wire.
We know cool Kanye. We know inspirational Kanye.
Hell yeah.
We don't. It's not before Kim. We remember when he was dating Amber Rose. We remember whenever he was dating the Delta.
I was about to say, throwing up the Dynasty style.
The one he told her daddy, and I promised her, Mr. Maney, I'm going to marry your daughter.
And see, that's what happens when you don't keep your promise. It's been going down.
Mr. Maney's over there.
Look, he over there throwing a Dynasty. He over there in heaven. I told you.
Okay. Should have listened, yay.
All right. You promised me on my deathbed.
Big facts. Big facts.
Out of here. Well, hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tan.
And this is B.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Ew.
Feels so weird without mics.
I was like...
All right, so we're doing things a little different, y'all.
I'm shaking up just a little bit.
Just a little razzle dazzle. It's not gonna be our regular show.
Sprinkle.
So this week we're gonna be interviewing each other.
Yeah, I think that's so good too because I feel like people know me because I definitely talk more.
Yeah,
and put myself out there more, so people definitely know. I feel like know more of me and see more of me than they see you.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all just be seeing Tan every week on the couch, and that's it.
That's it.
And maybe a drink and a nail video, but that's about it.
Yeah, facts.
That's all you're gonna see about you. So
yeah,
we had some questions, and it was crazy because we each at first I wasn't gonna have any questions typed up. But then I was like, let me do 10, and guess how many she had too? 10 fucking questions. Facts. So do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay, so I will preface this by saying my questions are very random.
Ooh.
They're in no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
They're not based upon a particular topic.
Okay.
Like literally all day I was working and I just was like, oh, let me ask her this. And I put it down.
Okay.
Okay.
So mine, just to preface mine in the beginning it make a lot of sense.
Okay.
And then it starts getting random. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we'll just start off, just very chill. We'll get to the real stuff later.
Okay.
Okay. So first question, what's your favorite flower?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't want to be basic and say a rose, but I really like roses. I like sunflowers. So I don't know. I'm pretty basic.
So if someone had to make you like the perfect bouquet, it would just be sunflowers and roses.
I think that's a pretty combination together, the yellow and the red, or even like red or yellow roses. But doesn't that mean friendship?
I think so.
Or death? Which one?
No. Which one was thrown to Selena?
White.
I think Selena got a white rose.
Doesn't that mean surrender? I don't know.
That's surrender.
Just don't give me no fucking black rose. I don't know. I feel like that means it's over. So I don't know.
It's over.
I don't know. My favorite color is black though, but I was like, yeah, probably roses and sunflowers. I don't really have a favorite though. Like I like flowers. I like getting flowers. Like if it's a nice
so it could
bouquet,
be any as long as it's pretty.
Yeah, I like it. Could be on the way out too. They're really like, oh, these were $2, and they still look good.
Right?
Hell yeah. So
I ain't gonna lie. I went to farmers market with my sisters a couple weeks ago, and of course there was like this black lady out there that was selling like basically she had these buckets and you could pick whatever flowers you want and kind of make your own bouquet. But she had these peonies and they were fucking beautiful. They were in this like really like rich dark purple, and they were huge. They were like this big, and she was like, yeah, she's like, at nighttime, just put them in the fridge, they'll close back up. Take them out in the morning, they'll open back up again. But she was like, you can get them to bloom for like a week.
Oh dang.
They were so pretty. And so I kept looking at them. I was like, damn, like maybe I need to add this to one of my favorite flowers.
So did you get some?
No, I didn't. Because I was traveling and I was just like, I don't want to.
I think that'd be cool to like make your own bouquet and stuff like that. I think that'd be real cool.
They were beautiful. My sister, she got some. They were pretty. They were really, really pretty.
You know, I used to work in a floral department.
Oh, I remember the bakery, the meat department.
Hell yeah, the deli, goddamn meat. And I just like, I don't know. It's like making the arrangements. I learned so much about them and stuff like that, about height and stuff like that. So I don't mind. Like I even like making my own flowers and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. That's a good question. Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, this is kind of describe your life growing up.
Describe my life growing up. Ooh, that's deep. I grew up in a Nigerian household. Well, Nigerian blend. It was, my dad is Nigerian, my mom is American, but my mom really adapted to my dad's Nigerian culture. So, like, so then my dad was like also a part of this, like my dad was the president of this African community out here, this Igbo community. So a lot of our weekends were spent like either going, it was called APU, it was either going to APU meetings, and it was so weird because every time that there was a meeting, it would be at somebody different's house, but we'd be there all day, like all damn day.
What would the meetings be about?
Girl, I don't know, because they would make the children go into another room.
Ooh, that's real.
And then
child's place.
Yeah, and then the men would do whatever. I remember the women like kind of hanging out with each other. Kids would come out to eat, but we would be there all day. Like all of our Saturdays were spent there. But that was only once a month. But then also my dad, he owned a Nigerian supply company, so he would supply like a lot of the Nigerian or like the African food stores or like the Asian marts with certain products. And so I spent a lot of my time there. Like after school, we would be at my dad's store. I remember my dad had a store that was over off of Harry Hines.
Oh,
yeah,
a lot of action over there.
Exactly. And my mom would be like, she'd be like, Frank, it's too dangerous over there. And my dad was one of them people that, like, for one, my dad never turned down a fight. Like,
he was already tussle.
Yeah, my dad, he was ready to fight in behind his. But my dad also carried a lot of money on him.
Oh, okay.
So my dad was one of them, like, oh, it's gonna be $2. He pulled. You know. So everybody knew my daddy carried money on him. And so there was a couple times people tried to rob him. And I remember one time my dad came home, his shirt was all ripped up, and he was like, my mom was like, Frank, what happened? He was like, these Mexican men tried to rob me. I beat their ass.
Not men.
What? My dad was not afraid of fighting. Like that was one thing. I know I get that from him. But we always spent our time at his stores. But when he had the store off of Harry Hines, I remember my daddy, he named the store Mercado Español.
Oh, he's trolling.
And the store was literally translated to Mexican market or Spanish market. But my dad didn't sell nothing Spanish in there.
They didn't know.
It was just it was in a highly Hispanic area.
That makes sense.
But my daddy had me in there. I was behind the register.
How old were you?
I was probably 10.
Ringing folks up.
Oh yeah, ringing folks up. Like ringing them up. And then my dad was so African because he also sold like milk and stuff, but he did nachos, right? My dad would take the spoiled milk and pour it in nacho cheese.
In his defense, it ain't spoiled. It's the best used date by, and he using it best by that day.
Girl, he would pour it right in that cheese and people would come and eat them nachos up, and I'd be like. I'm like,
You're failing an inspection.
Facts, bruh. If they had came in there, and they would have shut that shit down, bruh. But we spent a lot of our times like working at my dad's store. Like, all of our summers were there. My dad had several stores. We spent a lot of time there. I also spent a lot of time going down to the border with my daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would go to the border with my dad. My dad would pick up people and stuff and products.
I had daddy a coyote.
Girl, no, he definitely was. My dad was definitely smuggling people in. He did it a few times.
Turn up.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Okay, you know what? Like, I feel like my granddaddy bent the rules a lot too. Like, he was a corrections officer, and he had to retire early for taking forced retirement behind embezzling or some wild shit. So I'm like, that's probably where I get it from. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah. So I'm like, I got it honest. So.
Yeah. Honestly and truthfully, my dad was like a rule follower, but I don't want to say my dad had a temper because he didn't have a temper. My dad was very big on respect, and that's how I am. Like, you're not going to disrespect me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are. But that was definitely my dad. Like, I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care who sent you, where you come from. You will respect me. Yeah. So, yeah. It was an interesting childhood.
It sounds like I won't say a lot of immigrant children, but like of parents who immigrated here, like working.
And it's teaching you, like, that's one thing, like my dad always taught us, like, you have to work hard because nothing in this life is free. And I find myself even saying that to myself. I'll be like, man, ain't shit free out here. So you either gonna get it or you're gonna get left. Like, you either eat or you get ate. Which do you want to be, the prey or the predator?
Ooh. Well,
it's just what it is. The world we live in.
He found his American dream, though.
Girl, he definitely did.
And helped other people find theirs.
No, for real. And I remember, like, I had, like, looked my dad up, and, like, his mugshot came up, and it was all for, like, fighting.
Oh, damn. Nah, it's hustling.
What? Oh, my dad used to... My dad used to fight.
Ooh.
He used to fight. Because then there was this one story. Okay, so, like, growing up... my dad, he had this, like, scar. Have I told you this story?
I don't think so.
Okay, so my dad had this scar on his arm. It was like a really, really deep cut. And whenever I was like 8, maybe 7, there was one night my dad stopped after leaving his store, and he stopped and got some gas. While he was at the gas station, some dudes came up to him, and they were trying to carjack him.
Oh.
Yeah, so they told my dad, they were like, get back in the car. And just drive.
Oh, they wanted to take him in the car?
Yeah, they took my dad in the vehicle.
Oh, wow.
They took my dad in the car. And mind you, this is like over, 25 years ago, whatever. So, Dallas looks a lot different now than it did back then. So, they had my dad driving. My dad steady asking them, like, where are y'all taking me? Where are you taking me? They're just like, shut up and drive. There was a dude in the front, and there was one in the back seat. The one in the back seat had a knife. The dude in the front had a gun.
Ooh.
So my dad's driving. He starts noticing that they're taking him down a remote road. So my dad's just like, oh, fuck. You know, because, I mean, how many things, we've all seen enough ID.
Yeah, you know what happens when it go down.
Yeah, you know. So my dad hits the gas and jumps out the car. As my dad jumps out the car, the dude that was in the front shot my dad and went into his armpit.
Ooh.
And the bullet stayed in the middle of my dad's chest.
Sheesh.
And the dude in the back cut my dad's arm.
Dang.
But they never recovered the niggas or the car.
Damn.
Yeah.
But he got out.
Yeah, my dad got out.
Sheesh.
Now, don't get me wrong, he got shot.
Yeah. Something happened.
He got shot, and the wound on his arm was like really, really cut. Like, he had this like really big indent right here. And it literally went from like one side of the arm to the other. But yeah, that was my dad, Frank.
Man, like, I feel like I don't know if I told this story before too, but I didn't realize until later that my granddaddy had a glass eye. Cause he was, when my grandparents were really young, and he wanted to go down there and talk to some other ladies, some man's wife.
See, back in the day, bastard children.
Hell yeah. And the man came home and shot my granddaddy and shot his eye out.
Damn.
Yeah. And so my grandmama went to the hospital and she's like, that's what you get.
With your dumb ass.
And with your dumb ass. She said, after that, he walked the city line.
Oh, I bet he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
And I think she said she left for a little bit too.
But gotta teach him a lesson.
Hell yeah, she's like, I left him with the kids and I moved in with my friend for a little bit and stuff like that.
Probably had a good time too.
Hell yeah, she probably like, I ain't coming back home. I love it outside.
I love outside, nigga.
I ain't ever coming back. But yeah, he had a glass eye and I didn't know he was blind in his right eye. Damn. Never even knew it. I was like, damn, not my granddaddy was pop being a philanderer and whoremonger.
But you got to remember, like, they were all our age at one point.
Hell yeah.
Like, I can only imagine what my daddy was like in his 30s.
I can only imagine, like, y'all play football with no helmet. And y'all pick cotton and other, like, I can see them out there.
Not they pick cotton, but for real, we ain't too far removed from the cotton pickers.
My granddaddy picked cotton. He was his mom was a sharecropper, so I can imagine him. You know, you've been out there picking 300 bales of cotton, slinging somebody, and you can't fight a nigga like that. You have to put him down. So.
Hell yeah, my mama spent her whole summer picking cucumbers. I know my mama was strong.
Not a cucumber picker. Wait, how do cucumbers grow? Like on a vine?
Yeah, they grow on a vine.
Damn.
Yeah,
shit.
My grandfather grew cucumbers, tomatoes. He grew sugar cane, and
Not
he grew
sugar
greens.
cane.
Yeah, he had a sugar cane field.
I feel like I feel like that. Somebody say they did sugar. I was like, that's some hard labor
Girl,
right
that's
there.
what my mama said. When she would cry whenever school would be over. She'd rather be in school. My mama turned into a farmer for the summer.
I want to learn.
I hate it here.
Now turn into Addie. Please let me go back to school. Let me finish my.
My mom said they worked hard during the summer.
I'm reading arithmetic.
Wait, they was out there as soon as that sun came up.
God damn.
Picking cucumbers.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Whew. Old school.
Girl, not for real. Okay. Would you ever date a man with no teeth?
Hell no. Wait. Like, what happened to him?
Are you talking about like if he smoked them out? Or?
Yeah, like does he have some type of degenerative disease that makes them all fall out, or did he smoke them away?
He just has no teeth, but everything else is perfect about him.
No,
just no teeth.
Everything is not. Teeth are a big thing for me, and they've always been a big thing for me. So I've never dated anyone with bad teeth.
Feel you.
He may have had a gap. They may have been gold,
but they were there.
They were there. They were all there.
They were present.
I ain't never dated nobody with no missing side tooth. Like, cause
I don't think I have either, to be honest.
I could think of one maybe.
Who?
From Memphis.
No. Oh, his teeth were beautiful. His teeth were beautiful.
He probably don't now though.
I don't know about now. But no, his teeth. He had a very beautiful smile.
Okay. I've just never dated any, like they've all had their teeth, so like that, and for me, it's hard for me to not see stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you have like an imperfection, I'm always gonna look at it, and you're gonna see me looking at it.
You be looking right in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm all in your mouth. So.
I knew a girl who got ate out by a man with no teeth. She said it was fabulous.
I'll never fucking know. I would never fucking know. Like,
I couldn't let him get down there either, because then I know he probably
gets going the shit out. You ever seen them like transformation videos when people take their teeth out, like,
and they look 30 years older?
They look so much older without teeth. Like, you don't realize how much structure your jaws need.
Teeth be building your face.
Hell yeah! Let them fall out as we grow old together. Not like
let us fall out together.
Yeah, together.
Not you already come to the table
with none. Yeah, and then if you don't, like, then my question is like, why don't you have teeth?
Oh yeah.
Or why don't you have teeth now?
Or did you ever have them?
Not even that. Like, but you don't want to like get no veneers. You don't want to get dentures to wear, a flipper. You don't want to go like that. People making their own teeth now. You don't want to go boil some water and dip your teeth in there and shit. Like,
not boil some water.
You just happy.
You know, one of them kitchen dentists.
Hell yeah, or the epoxy or whatever. I don't know what it's called. You see the people filling in their chips.
Hell yeah.
Like, you just don't care. And then, if I want to go to, what's that Brazilian steakhouse?
Oh. Something like Fogo de Chao or something like that. Texas de Brazil.
Hell yeah, we can't go.
Damn.
I'll never forget. One of the niggas I used to talk to, I was around his stepdaddy. And we were at a barbecue. I'll never forget, his stepdaddy slid his dentures out to eat barbecue. And I called him. He saw me looking at him. He's like, you called me, didn't you? You fucking right I did, Gummy McGummerson.
Not Gummy McGummerson.
Not on that damn bone.
Oh, bro, that made me feel sick.
I mean, I guess gums are pretty strong. But I just like, I don't know. So no. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't date no man with no teeth either. Not with these teeth I got in my mouth. It'd be different if I was similar.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I'm not in that boat, baby.
So I guess more about your childhood. What's a core memory you have like growing up? Whether it's something that your mom cooked or whether it's something like you and your sisters did. Like what's one of your core memories growing up?
One of my core memories. Okay, probably for me would be every Friday, my mom would fry shrimp, catfish, and make her own potato wedges. But it was like every Friday my mama would do it.
Without fail.
And then while she was cooking, like she would turn on her music. I don't know. I just have like very vivid memories of like walking in the kitchen. My mama's in there cooking. And my mama cooked damn near naked. My mama always cooked in her drawers. Titties was out.
Titties slanging.
And she would just be in the kitchen and she'd be... and she pulled out that bag with that batter in it. And she'd be in there, she'd be cutting, and my mama just looked like she was just always like in her zone. And it was like she was like so excited that it was the weekend. And that was just like one of the memories I carry the most with me.
I will say this, like, you know your mama can cook when she cooking food for the African events and stuff like that. Like when other Africans trust your mama to bring something or ask her to bring something, like, you know your mama can cook.
Oh yeah, no, there were a few of the Nigerian women who straight up said my mom cooked better than they did.
Girl, I remember, I guess it was your graduation. Was it your graduation? I guess so, because a lot of people over at your house. And she had made those puffs, and I ain't ever had Nigerian food a day in my life. And by this time we had been friends a couple years.
Yeah. I've
never had Nigerian food a day in my life. And I just kept going back and eating them. All I remember was just like, this is so good. This is so yummy. It's hot. I don't know what it was, but it was like the sweet.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so fucking good. And that's like one of the first things I go for now when I go.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere else.
They have puff. Yeah, no, my mama, she would definitely cook. Like I remember some of the Nigerian women would come and ask my mama, like, can you make okra soup? My mama would be like, yeah. But my mama also told me something that I still carry to this day. My mama told me, she said, you never let another woman cook for your man.
Why is that though? And it's funny you said that because I have another question similar to that. But why you say that?
My mama told me that like the food is how you get to a man's heart. She's like, you're an able-bodied woman. You don't let no woman cook for your man.
Man, tell her to cook for both of us. Shit, she in that kitchen and shit. Don't stop.
Nah, bruh. And even to this day, like, I remember my ex, he had got some food from a Nigerian girl. Give me that. I told myself, you're not eating that.
Ooh.
You're not eating that. Plus, people do so much, like, juju and stuff over food.
Yeah. Ooh, that's... Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, what was the other question?
Oh, I can get to it.
Oh, okay. So that's another question later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see. Damn, your questions are so deep compared to mine.
What's your favorite color?
Facts. Okay. Would you ever judge your man if you learned that he bought cat in the past?
About pussy?
Yeah.
I've thought of this. I've thought of this. And in my current situation too, I was like, dang, I wonder if he ever bought pussy. And then a part of me is like,
have you ever had a man admit it to you?
Never.
I have.
You have? What, he said he did? I've never had anyone admit it. But I don't, like, a part of me feel like, dang, you had to buy, like, you ain't got no game. Like, and I know that's kind of crazy, but like, that's how I feel. Like, you couldn't not get none. Like, that's what you had to do.
But I think there's a difference between buying pussy at home and like if you're out on the road. Like if you're like traveling.
Oh, passport bro.
No, not necessarily a passport bro, but like if you travel for work or like a truck driver or something like that. buying pussy, I feel like that's a little bit different. Now, if a nigga was just sitting here in Dallas and buying pussy, okay, now that's a little too far. But like you're in some place for a night or two and you just want to try to arrange some shit, I get it.
I just be feeling like it ain't that hard. Like I just feel like you don't want to try hard. I have thought about that though, because I was like, dang, how would I feel? I don't know how I would feel. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like, is it any different than someone like subscribing to somebody's OnlyFans?
I mean, it's physical.
I mean, it's you're virtually seeing somebody coochie, and you may be talking to them and stuff like that. So like, I think I'd rather. I don't know. Would you rather have somebody who pay for OnlyFans or someone who bought coochie?
Oh, like pay for OnlyFans one time or like subscribe?
No, they have
monthly,
a ongoing subscription.
Oh, give me the nigga that bought coochie. He ain't got no subscription to that.
I kind of feel the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, if you bought it once when you was experimenting, like, okay. Now, if it's like the nigga Pat, like he just like going down to Harry Hines and finding who out there.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's like, oh, you're finna go to prison.
Yeah, that's wild.
Somebody finna get you in a sting.
No, buying pussy at home is crazy. Buying pussy on the road, I get.
It's all a little wild. I ain't gonna lie, it's all a little wild. But like, I low-key feel like I bought dick when I got that massage. But see, my saving grace is like I didn't go back again. Because if I went back again, I was like, then I feel like I would have been buying dick. I'm like, man, I can get some dick now.
Right.
Like I can fuck if I want to. So that's why I was like, quite a little different, but I don't know.
But if you told that, first of all, I hope you didn't tell a guy that.
What?
About you with the massage.
No, well, I think somebody know, but I don't like that. I told him what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now why would you do that?
I don't know. Stuff just be coming out sometimes. Sometimes I would be nervous. I just start talking.
Now, why would you do that? So, do you think he judged you?
A little bit, but like I feel like he judged me anyway.
Damn.
Because like I'm more. I like to say sexually liberated than this person. So I feel like he already be judging me about shit, but I really don't care at this point. Like I did it.
Right. It was done.
Yeah, I paid for the massage. The dick came with it.
Right.
So that's
not like I paid for dick.
But he was like,
massage.
But he was like, you knew you were probably gonna fuck. I was like, it was a high probability that I might, but it wasn't like I got it with the thoughts like, oh, I'm finna fuck this nigga. Right. I was like, you know, if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, I mean, like, I don't know. Let me stop talking. I feel like I'm gonna keep saying some shit.
Just let it go.
I just went from I ain't buying to I knew what it was. Okay. All right. How do we become friends?
Oh, like the very first time I met you or the time that we actually really became friends?
It's actually two parts of my questions. So yeah, when did you know we were best friends and how did we become friends?
Okay, so how did we become friends? Mm-hmm. I was an office aide. Mm-hmm. And I was an office aide with a nigga that you had a crush, like little fling thing going on.
Big time, real bad.
And him and I would be in there talking or whatever. And I remember a few times, like, you would come into the office and we would be like talking, blah, blah, blah. And I remember you told me, you were like, yeah, you know, I mess with him. And then me and him were talking and he was like, man, I don't know her. I don't talk to her. Da, 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 da.
Don't deny me like Christ.
And I'm like, nah, because what she telling me sounds real explicit. And that sounds like too much for somebody to be making up.
Hell yeah.
And so I remember I told you, look at me being a chatty patty back then.
It's all right.
So I was being a chatty patty. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, girl, you know, he said da 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 da. Mm-hmm. And you was like, oh, for real? Bet. I'm finna call you. Cause me and this nigga talk on the phone every night. Mm-hmm. Put your phone on mute, bitch.
This is a real mute call.
Facts.
You gotta call me first, not merge you in.
Hell yeah. Like, yeah, nah. And that was whenever the phone was still wired and we was on a house phone. Mm-hmm. And so I remember we had this long ass house phone in the kitchen at my mama's house. So I took the phone off the wall.
I think I may have had a cell phone back then, but it was definitely after 9 when it was free.
No, but not that time. That was before I had gotten a cell phone.
Well, you may not have had one, but I think I had a phone because I used to walk home. So damn.
I don't think so.
I feel like I had one because I couldn't talk after 9. I mean,
that
I couldn't
was sophomore year.
I had a phone, I think.
I didn't get a phone until junior year. I remember that. I remember I got my flip phone.
I feel like I had one because I just know I couldn't talk until after 9 o'clock when it was free. So I was on a plane, but I couldn't really. It was like a brick. I couldn't do shit with it.
Yeah.
So maybe I did, or maybe something like that. So maybe it was.
I remember being on a house phone, and I remember I put it on mute, and I listened, and that nigga was on that phone begging, talking about, baby, please, I wanna go.
Facts.
And I was just on the phone like, I almost said that nigga name. I said, not blank. Not him on the phone begging
and pleading.
And I remember after we got off the phone, you called back. And I answered. I'm like, hello? She's like, you still don't believe me? And we've been friends ever since.
That nigga had me fighting for my life in these streets. Like, I feel like you were the only one that believed me because he even had somebody threaten. Like, he even had this girl try to beat me up for saying I did it. And I was like, I'm not lying. And then I'll never forget, I was so dumb. And I was a pick-me shit. I was like, okay, I did lie.
No, she would say you lied.
Yes, I was like, they not gonna believe me. Like, nobody believes that I'm telling the truth. So I was like, I
wish I
lied.
had known about that. Because I would have been like, no, y'all, I heard it.
I don't think so. No, because you were very non-confrontational. And I don't think you would have said anything then. But like, you knew, so I didn't really care at that point. Like, I was like, you knew. Yeah, you knew. So that's all I really. Well, we became best friends over a knuckle.
Facts.
And not one we was dealing with either. So that's a good part. Like, it wasn't like
we were fighting over him.
Not no boy is mine type thing. And we were like, you know what? Fuck him.
That boy is mine. And then we just started like hanging out, spending more time together. We started working together.
But I will say this though, like, I feel like I knew you because of Keisha.
Yeah.
I don't know how you knew Keisha.
You know, the crazy thing is, I don't remember how I met Keisha.
But our mutual was Keisha. And so me and Keisha were like, I don't say we gotten close like after 9th grade. Beginning of 10th grade, we had gotten closer. And I feel like she would bring you up. And I was like, oh, she cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never, like, you were, when did you have a car? Was it sophomore year?
Yeah. I had a car soon. No, I started driving early. It probably was sophomore year.
So I remember you just had a car, and she was like, "Yeah, I guess you and her were hanging out first, or whatever, like that." Or
that sounds about right.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Like, dang, she had a car, and I feel like we just kind of all started hanging out to get. But I think it was after that whole thing too. But it was kind of like around the same time. Like, we knew we had a mutual friend. She wasn't even in the school anymore. We had a mutual friend, and then we just started hanging out more and more and more, and then we started doing like everything together, like going to the same job and just like
getting our nails done,
going
to Ross,
buying, and y'all was buying shit, I was stealing shit, but just hanging out more and more, and like I feel like that summer, I would say junior year. Was like
summer before junior year or after?
Summer before junior year. It's like we just hung out every day and was just around each other, and I was on the phone, and we'd be on the phone hours and and hours.
My mama got me my own line.
For real?
Yeah, because I kept taking up the house phone line.
I think, well, I had to talk to you after 9. We would text all the time, but like I don't even think I could text until after 9. I think that's when you had to, like, texting wasn't unlimited.
What? You had to pay per text?
Yeah, pay per text, so I couldn't text, but like I remember after 9, like we'd be on that phone on 3-way. Just talking. So that was like my first memory of that too. So
yeah, no, same. What a good time, bro.
I know.
I'm really trying to think. How the hell did I meet Keisha? It's probably at a class with her. That would be my guess.
That would make more sense because I honestly do remember you from 9th grade because I keep telling like we were in campus crew together.
Yes, and I remember that too.
But we just never really like talked. We hung around the same people, but I was also in a very weird stage. My best friends were Michelle and Nina. So one was Puerto Rican, one was Mexican. And I just had an identity crisis. I wore tall tees and chains and everything else. And I just didn't know who I was.
It's okay, because my friend was a foreign exchange student from Germany. She's the one that taught me how to say Ich liebe dich.
Wait, what was her name?
Laura.
Okay, maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, she was a foreign exchange student.
Maybe I kind of do, though. But like, it was just a weird stage. I think ninth grade was just us trying to because we were at this we was at a ninth grade center.
Oh yeah.
So when we went to high school, it was ninth grade and then it was the rest of the grades. And
right.
so like being there,
ninth grade was its own campus.
Mm-hmm, and being there, you're there with like all these other middle schools and stuff like that. So like your whole friend group changed and shifted, and so. Yeah, I was very studly. Like my ninth grade picture, fam, I look like a whole nigga. I think I had my real hair out and it was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with me, but I remember
vibes.
Like I was in a red tall tee and I had
not red.
I had this
blood
girl with the tall tee sticker on there still.
Oh my, what a time to be alive.
And then I had this platinum dragon necklace. Girl, we look like Cisco.
I say, who the fuck were you?
Girl, listen, I had that's when I also tattooed Mi Vida Loca that year. It was a lot going on.
You was a Latinx
I was
for real.
a chola for real. Like I just Nina and Michelle.
You had that dark lip liner on?
Did. I wore the black lip liner and lip gloss. I had what's them Lokes?
Not them Lokes.
I had Lokes. That's when I also had them hazel contacts that I feel like fucked up my eyes permanently.
I'm crying.
Yeah. What's them big old jeans called?
Oh, not Janko.
Janko jeans.
Janko.
Some big old Janko jeans. Yeah. It was rough for your girl. It was rough trying to find herself.
Yeah. It's okay. We found ourselves.
Facts. But like I knew I was saying, but we just because I know what group you hung out with. At that point,
the white people?
Nope. Shit in her hand.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but I wasn't really hanging out with them because to be honest with you, my mama was not going for hanging out with folks. Really, you and Keisha are the first people that she let me really hang out with.
I could see that.
And y'all were the first people she really just let come to the house too.
Really?
Oh yeah, because my mama was not going. My mama, nope, they not coming here. You not going there. Don't ask me again.
Girl, I would never forget. My dad hated that I hung out with Nina because Nina had her first baby. So I was a godmother.
No, she was a godmother in high school. And where the baby at now?
Girl,
that baby probably 22.
Grown, graduate. Baby got a degree in something by now. Like, and I
cosmetology.
Hell yeah. She MUA.
Yeah.
Girl, like baby grown. You know, I feel like by that time she had I can't remember, but I remember she had a baby. And my dad was like, "You need to be hanging around her." That does not make me. I was like, "This is not make me want to have a baby." Nothing about this made me want to have a baby. Like this is probably should be the best thing. And I remember I tried to throw her a baby shower. My parents like, no.
No, she was trying to throw a baby shower in high school, bro.
Girl, with what money? With what car? I ain't got nothing.
And who finna rent a center out to a 14-year-old?
Yeah. This was like, I want to say when you started showing, you had to go to a different school.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they still walk the halls, but
what a different time for real, because they definitely isolated anybody that was pregnant.
Oh yeah, started to be vigilant.
You had to go to alternative school, baby.
And they said it was for health concerns and stuff like that in case.
It wasn't none of that walking down the hall.
Rubbing your belly, hell yeah.
You finna go wear camo pants.
Hey, you want to go get your degree early? You want to graduate early?
Facts.
Let's go over here.
Let's go to Dale Jackson.
Winfrey. Not Dale Jackson. You want
the learning center?
You want to cert? Hell yeah, that's what the learning center. Hell yeah, you want to cert? You want to be a phlebotomist when you leave?
Facts.
Girl, what a time.
Yeah, graduated CNA. What a time to be alive for real.
Facts.
Okay. What year of your life would you like to relive? And is there anything that you would do differently?
Ooh, yeah. Okay. My freshman year of college. I love my kids, but like I didn't feel like I got I grew up just really fast after I had OJ. Like I'll be so like sad hearing you like y'all were dressing up. Remember you went dressed up for like TLC or something like that. And I was like, damn, I'm over here pregnant. Like I can't I felt like there was just so many things I didn't do because I had gotten pregnant, and I got pregnant pretty fast. Like after being in college, like I only enjoyed one semester before I came back the next semester and I was pregnant. basically. Like, or I just. So that year I probably redo. I would probably like tell myself, girl, slow down. You got the rest of your life to. You don't be like mama. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So would you still have OJ in college, or would you wait?
I would wait. Like, granted, I wouldn't have OJ and she wouldn't be who she is, but like. I can't imagine what I would have done in my life had I had time to figure out what I wanted to do. Like, I feel like a lot of the decisions I made was based on me having to provide for somebody versus, even on our spring break trip, I was pregnant. And that was the only spring break trip I had. The only trip I've taken for spring break, I was pregnant.
Really?
Yes, that was the only trip I had. Girl, after spring break, I was pregnant on spring break. Where was I gonna go after that?
Damn.
Like, that was the only spring break trip I had, and I was pregnant on there, and I just like I never forget like feeling like this is like I have to grow up now. Like, this is like the end of my childhood.
Damn, bro.
And for a long time, like, I didn't really go nowhere. I didn't go out. I didn't really party. I didn't really like. So I feel like I missed out a lot of things that I ended up trying to catch up for later in life, too. Like, I felt like as an adult, I tried to have like the college years and stuff like that. So I would redo that. I would take my time. I would try different fields that I like first, you know what I'm saying, before I just felt like I had to do something. But I definitely got myself together.
I feel you on that.
And just really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like to just, have an adult job and buy myself stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've always had to work for someone else. I always had to pay bills and buy something for someone else. So I'd like to know how it feels to be. I'd like to go back and be selfish for myself. And really just like enjoy that. Enjoy being an adult first. Because I went straight from my parents' house to my own house. And being responsible and taking care of that. So I definitely redo that.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
So speaking of asking me that, one of my questions was, do you have any regrets? I know people love to say no regrets, but like.
Do I have any regrets? Yes, I actually do. I remember like me and my mama were going through like this little spat, and I remember my grandma called me, my mom's mom, and she was like, "Tana, she left me a voicemail. She's like, "Tana, you need to stop acting like that with your mama. Your mama loves you. You know that I love you. You didn't even answer my phone call, blah, blah, blah." She left me this long voicemail basically just telling me like I needed to reconcile with my mama, stop acting like this, da 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 da. And I kept telling myself like, oh, I'll call my mom back. My grandma ended up passing away. And like to this day, I regret that, like, for one, I didn't answer her phone call. And for two, I regret that I never called her back. Because I really wish I had like had a chance to call her back and tell her like, no, mama, me and mama good.
Everything's fine.
Everything's perfectly fine. Like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But I never got that chance.
That's a good one.
So that's probably one of the first ones that comes to mind. I'm trying to think if there's any other regrets. I regret a lot of my dating choices. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, it really is.
What do you regret about dating?
What do I regret? I regret not. When I say this, it's gonna sound crazy. I regret not being pickier. And then I also regret not being harder on these niggas. I feel like I'm hard on. I feel like I'm hard on niggas now.
Cause that's what niggas like. Damn, you hard on niggas now. How much harder could you have been?
In fact, but I feel like I got like this because of niggas like that. Like, yeah, I regret that shit. Like, I was fighting bitches and everything.
Girl.
Like, I done got into a few fights in behind the nigga. And like, now, today, I'm just like, oh my God.
So get
Fight over a nigga?
Like, never.
What?
Yeah.
My bad, handsome. I know it sounds asinine, don't it?
Not over this nigga either.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'd probably say my dating choices for sure. Yeah. It's just fuck it.
That's a good one. It's just like when you like look back, you're like, damn, not me going out like that.
Hello?
Not a nigga had me out here looking like that.
Hello?
Girl.
Not a nigga had me thinking I wasn't pressure. And I was how many pounds lighter?
Okay. I was even this big back then.
Hello? Like, nigga, what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That got me fucked up.
Facts.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. How many kids is too many? How many is too many for a woman, and how many is too many for a man? Or are they different?
Okay, so I was reading this book recently, and it was about this man, and he had 5 different kids he had 6 kids by 5 different women. And like it was talking about how the siblings weren't raised together, and the dynamic of like them trying to like build a relationship and be there for each other, but not really, you know, how messy it was with the mama and daddy and stuff like that. And dad really wasn't there. And I was like, that has to be very, like, cause I was like, I feel the same way. Now, granted, my daddy and my mama wasn't just all over, but like I don't have any whole siblings. Like all of us are half, and all of us were raised apart from each other. Like none of us were in the same household and stuff like that. So like I feel I really not envy because that sound bad. I really though admire the relationship you have with your sisters and how close y'all are, and like, you know, even if y'all be beefed out, you like if somebody needs something, y'all gonna drop something. Like it's everything's forgotten. I'm there for you. Like it's whatever, we're family. And so I really admire that about y'all, because I'm like, you know, if something happened to one of my siblings, I'll be like, damn. That sucks. But me and my brother are closer than, you know, anybody else. But like, we just don't have that close relationship. And so I feel like that's something to think about, like when you're thinking about having kids, and especially like your kids being raised together and stuff like that. So I don't know. Nick Cannon is definitely showing like he has way too many, because he don't remember birthdays. He leaves people out of the equation and stuff like that. So I think once you start and you have too many different households, that's something. But if y'all together and y'all decide to have kids, like, I guess my question is why y'all having all them kids? Like, you trying to repopulate the earth? Is part of your religion or whatever? And I don't know. Okay. So we talking about together or separate?
Separate.
I think too many for a woman. I'm not gonna say that, because usually when women have kids, they all more of the moms that I know, they end up raising all of them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like niggas, the sky's not the limit. I think if I hear niggas say like I got 3 baby mamas, or 3 kids, 3 baby mamas, I'll be like, whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's
a lot. But like, shit, three can be like at this age. Three, you know, 1 every 10 years. Like, I don't know.
I mean, but whatever you put into like perspective of households, that does make a difference, because a woman with 3 kids, that's 1 household. Yeah. A nigga with 3 kids, that's 4 households, including himself.
Yeah, including whoever else he with and stuff like that. Exactly. So, yeah, I think it just depends on that. Like, and also too, like, too many, like, 1 could be too many if your baby daddy or your baby mama ain't shit or like causing drama. Like, 1 could be enough.
Facts.
So it just really depends on a lot of dynamics and things like that. But for some reason, I usually talk to men with 1 kid or no kids. I've never really talked to anybody with I'm trying to think if I talk to anybody with a whole bunch of kids. I don't think so. I don't think I've talked to anybody with a whole like slew of kids. Right. Like just whole baby mama. Like I've never. I'm trying to think. I don't think. Can you? I mean, knowing who I've dated, do you know anybody with a bunch of kids?
Only person I can think of is.
Well, I didn't mess with him.
Oh.
We ain't did nothing.
I thought y'all did.
Hell no.
That's the only person I can think of.
No, we didn't do nothing. Cause he got about 4 or 5, but that was the reason I was like, oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, we ain't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the only person I could think of.
We were just friends. That's it.
Still batting 100.
Yeah, hell no. Okay. What's your best memory from high school? Well, actually, let me not say high school. What was your favorite year, and what was your best memory from that year?
Oh, okay. So my favorite year would definitely have to be 2006. Well, really senior year. I really, really enjoyed senior year because we got out of school early. We would like be out and about. You know, I had the wheels.
I feel like such a bum.
Girl, no.
But I also was like, my friend got a car, bitch. I ain't gotta stay here. Like
Facts.
we in these streets.
Shit, we outside, nigga.
Facts.
And my mama, surprisingly, was not really strict about like me with the car. I couldn't be out late.
I think she knew, like, first off, she knew who you were with.
Yeah.
Because we were together.
Yeah.
And then you worked. So, like, you were very responsible. And then I think you couldn't really do a lot, too, because you had to pick up your sisters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you were doing extra stuff like that. So I feel like she probably felt like she had to use some freedom.
Right. Yeah. No. And my mama, she wasn't really strict about, like, oh, you better not. Mm-hmm. It was just, I think my mama kind of raised me like, you do some dumb shit, you on your own. Yeah. Type of attitude, you know, black mama type shit.
I can't help
I ain't raising no baby.
Yeah, I ain't bailing you out of jail.
Well, my mama used to tell me all the time, you bring a baby in here, the baby gonna be over there in your room. Ooh. And baby gonna be right next to your bed. I was like, oh God, that sounds terrible.
And I raised my kids. It sounds horrible.
Oh man, in my mama house. Oh God, fuck this. But one of the best memories I have is me, you, and Keisha riding, listening to Keisha Cole.
Oh my God. And going to Arlington?
Yeah, girl. And we were singing that shit. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
Girl, jamming that whole... What? Keisha Cole and that dirty R&B.
Girl.
That are the two things I remember. Because, like, I don't think you had a CD player.
Yeah, I had a CD player.
And I feel like at one point you may have even gotten the thing to put in the CD that you can play your MP3 or something like that.
I think so.
But I feel like at one, because Keisha used to burn our CDs. And
yeah,
stuff too.
I was listening to CDs heavy.
I feel like she because she figured out how to do them MP3 CDs, so she could put 100 songs on a CD, yeah. And just play it and stuff like that. So I remember we used to have the little mixtapes and stuff all the time. I think one of my favorite memories is too, like, us just like going to Keisha's house when her mama was at work.
Hell yeah.
And we were like,
Smirnoff.
hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Still in Smirnoff.
Great.
We had a 4-pack because I done dropped 2 of them so I can damage the rest of them.
The queso.
Hell yeah. So what I feel like I've told the story before on the podcast. So what I used to do is, like, we want to get alcohol, and it was either the nigga you talk to getting it for us.
Hell yeah.
Or damaging it. So I just take the wine cooler and I drop one. And then I take the rest of them to the back to damage it, because you can't sell a 5-pack of wine coolers.
Right, facts.
And so when I damage it, I just go to the back and go get it, and we just go home and, like, go over to Keisha's house, because Keisha's mom worked at the post office overnight. And, like, I told my parents, we're going over to Keisha's house. Okay.
I told my mama, hey mama, I'm finna go to Keisha's house. Okay, yeah. Be back tomorrow.
They wouldn't verify if Keisha's mom was gonna be there.
But you know, the thing is, even we were in the house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they trusted us, because, like, we weren't. I wasn't sneaking out. I wasn't skipping school. No, like, I had good grades, so I feel like they were like, oh, they're good girls.
Yeah, they're just gonna go hang out.
Yeah, and
we were hanging out. We were drinking. But you know what, low key, bro, it's not like we got, like, we weren't over there at Keisha's house drinking Everclear and no shit like that. We were drinking Smirnoff.
And we weren't like we could have had niggas, but we didn't never had no niggas come over and see us. Like, we was really in the house listening to music. Mm-hmm. I want to say, was this MySpace days? Updating our MySpace and shit like that.
Facts.
Like, just doing shit like that. Like, on a party line. That's really all we was doing.
Yeah, that was really good days.
That was like just... You ain't had no responsibilities, just being able to
chilling.
Yeah, oh my gosh, summertime. I think that was like one of my favorite summers.
Same.
I think that time was my favorite summer, and when I moved to Louisville,
that shit was
a lit ass summer.
Oh, what a time was had, y'all.
Yeah, and my little first apartment. I think I wasn't the first one with an apartment, but, like, I was the kind of, because everybody else stayed in dorms and stuff like that. Were you still in school? I don't think you were at that point.
No, I was back home. Yeah. I was back home for the summer.
Yeah, but, like, I had my own little apartment, and it was just me and OJ, and, you know, we would be up making Philly cheesesteak runs at 2 a.m. in the morning and just coming back to the house and drinking and just, like, getting chilling. High. We weren't getting high like that, though, because we were really
smoking.
But not like that.
No, we weren't, like, smoking every day, but we were smoking.
It was like, usually it'd be a nigga who was smoking, but, like, it was just us. We weren't smoking.
Oh, yeah. Boy, we would just be over there chilling.
Talking. just talking.
I miss that.
Facts. That was like one of the best summers. Like we had to go to work or whatever.
Summer 2010.
We had to go to work, but it was still pretty cool. Like we still got to do some shit.
Yeah, I wasn't doing shit but working at the mall at Foot Locker.
Girl, I had a real job. I was working at Med Fusion. I was working in the lab. And they gave me my bitch ass a position. So I thought I was more official. My position was basically find results that they couldn't find. And I was calling exceptions. Ugh. And I just felt like making $10 an hour. I thought I was doing my hot shit back then.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That was a big job back then though.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was like, I'm rich.
You fast.
I got money. My 2-bedroom was like 6 something.
Oh boy, what I would give for it.
Girl, and it wasn't a bad apartment either, but
no,
it wasn't the best, but it wasn't a bad apartment or bad area.
Yeah, like it was safe.
Yep.
We was always there.
Facts. It was lit.
Okay, is it my turn or yours?
I think it's yours.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, yours.
Do you regret cutting your hair?
No, not at all. Because it took me a while to put. I thought for sure had put something on and got a wig or something like that. But like, and I don't even care because sometimes I get on here and look a little splotchy and it be a little uneven and I've had bad haircut choices, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
because
it's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's part of the journey figuring that shit out. But like, I've always had hair. Always had hair. Either hair on I've always had hair and I've always had my hair done. Or always have gone to get my hair done. Like, you wouldn't ever catch me. And I said this before, like, it's crazy how for a little bit I was on IG and in places where like you'd never see me with like no hair on, no lashes on. And I was really thugging it for a little bit. And I was like, this ain't, I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never thought. So I don't regret cutting it. And I feel like I know y'all know I cut it because I'm trying to grow it back out and trying to, get it healthier and stuff like that. But I feel so much lighter without hair.
I believe it.
And like having
cooler.
It's cool. I love when I go get a fresh cut and I just be rubbing the back of my head and how it feels and stuff like that.
Bitch, I know I look good rubbing on my head.
Girl, I just never thought like just even my boyfriend like rubbing the back of my head. Like I just feel like it's like a chill to go through you and like just knowing there's nothing there, nothing stopping nothing. And so like
nothing stopping.
Yeah, nothing stopping nothing. Like my dude, like I don't have to like it be fucking with me sometimes. I was like, I want to get some braids. Bitch, where? Like, let's go put this wig on my head. It should have been like the fastest install because it ain't hanging on to nothing.
Right.
I was telling you, like, my wig is lifting back because like I have no braids to hold it down. Like, there's nothing holding it down or keeping it in place. So like I kind of missed that, but like I don't know if I'll ever grow hair again. I don't know. Maybe I will.
I don't blame you.
Maybe I will. But I just like at this point, if I just get to grow out, I'm definitely gonna get it cut. I'm definitely getting designs. I'm definitely getting color and all that other stuff. So like I feel like there's so many different things I can do with my hair now. And I want to try it all out. Yeah. So I don't regret it. And I remember on the podcast when I said it, and I think that was kind of the thing that made me want to go do it too. Cause I was like, I told everybody don't do it.
Right now I gotta do it.
Now I gotta do it, and so I don't at all. I love it. Like
it looks really good on you.
And everybody said too. Like even my daughter was like, I don't remember you. Like you look weird with having hair on.
I know. Like when I saw you today, I was like, damn, I forgot what you look like with hair.
And knowing that shit, I've had hair most of this year. It ain't been long that I haven't not had hair. But right. Like, I love it. I love it honestly. That's a good question. Okay. Why are you so superstitious? Because I feel like for a long time your superstitions have influenced me.
Oh gosh.
I picked up a lot of your superstitions.
Like what?
Not splitting a pole.
Oh yeah.
Now I don't care. Now I was like, God got me. I'm not gonna go around go all the way around. That was supposed to pole, but you will.
Oh yeah.
You'll come back around.
What? I'll drag some people around with me.
And so I think that's one thing. Not sweeping somebody's foot.
Oh yeah, you gotta spit on the broom.
Yeah. What else? Because you're very superstitious. I don't think people know that about you.
Yeah, no, I really that's a really good point. I am very, very, very superstitious. I'm very, and it's so weird because my immediate sister, we were talking about something. Mm-hmm. I had brought up one of the superstitions. She's like, girl, I let that stuff go. She's like, I do not believe in that stuff no more. Mm-hmm. But I think my mama was like, my mama from Louisiana. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a lot of superstitions in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And then growing up Nigerian, I feel like Nigerians have a lot of superstitions, but they don't want to call it a superstition. Mm-hmm. Instead, they want to call it like part of the culture.
Well, I'll never forget, I guess it's at your graduation, I was like shaking people's hand. You're like, oh, don't do it with your left hand. Like,
but that's not really superstition. It's just
disrespectful. But I'm left-handed, so I didn't know. Like, so I would do stuff with my left hand. He's like, no, don't do that. And I think too, you're the one that told me about putting your purse on the ground.
Oh yeah, you don't do that. You're gonna lose money.
Hey, shit, I didn't have money, and so I had to break free from a lot of that stuff. Cause I'm like, where is it rooted? But like, you've definitely put a lot of different things in my head regarding superstitions and stuff like that.
Damn, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Cause like, I make OJ do some of the stuff now. So it's funny.
Pass it along.
Hell yeah. Or even like with New Year's.
Oh yeah.
Putting some in the greens or something like that.
Put a dime inside your cabbage. Mm-hmm. What else do I do? It's funny you brought up not putting your purse on the ground. Like, I don't even put my purse in a chair over there. Mm-hmm.
You don't put it on the ground at home?
Yeah, I don't put it on the ground at home at all. Mm-hmm. I never put my purse on the ground. What else do I do?
Oh, I remember this. I remember OJ was sick, and he was like, my mama said, take it from her.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he was like, yeah, breathe in her mouth or
suck it out of her mouth.
Suck it out of her mouth and take it. I was like, huh?
I know, it sounds crazy. But no, my mama did say, like, whenever, like, a baby is sick, like, my mama would be like, well, I can handle being sick better than this baby can. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so, like, you just, like, hold the baby's nose and you put your mouth on the baby. But I don't know how true that is. But I know growing up, whenever me and my sisters would get sick, my grandma would send us this necklace that was made out of these like twigs.
It's called a talisman. They call it a talisman now.
Facts. Yeah, she would send it to us and we would wear it and we would instantly get better. There was that. My mama said, my mama always told us that you're not supposed to wash clothes on a holiday. So you got to wash clothes either before or after. I think you can't wash on that day.
You also told me about the clothes on, like not washing on New Year's, or you'll wash somebody out your life.
Yeah, you can't go to New Year's with dirty clothes.
You also, it was like, and this is stuff that your mom told you. Like, you're very big on my mama said. My mama said. But one of the things she's like, my mama said you never supposed to let a man know that you're on your period.
Oh yeah.
Or have a baby.
Yeah. He's not supposed to see it. My mama said he's not supposed to see it. My mama told me you never buy. Yeah, my mama said you never buy a man shoes. He'll use them to walk out your life.
What did Cortez? Tana mama say?
Tana mama said she can't have shit.
Tana mama said she can't do this.
Tana mama was lying, y'all. He said Tana mama says she ain't gonna be shit. I'm like, my mama never said that. My mama said I was never gonna be shit. My mama used to yell and say I can't have shit because we would break shit in the house.
Eat shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, Cortez took it somewhere else.
Hell yeah. You said never buy a man shoes.
Yeah, never buy a man shoes. He'll use them to walk out your life.
I've heard that from more than one source. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the superstition things that I know, because my grandma was never superstitious. Like, if she was, I just don't remember her ever like saying, don't do this because of this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember, but a lot of the stuff that I've learned from you.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I don't realize how superstitious, but I feel like a lot of superstition is really like rooted in like deep in the South. And that's where my mama came from, deep South. Like, mom was from a really, really small town in Louisiana. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff there.
Now, what if you found out she told you don't wash clothes on holidays because when she go to the laundromat, the price is triple, and that's really why she didn't wash clothes on holidays? I probably
still. Well, I mean, yeah, but we always wash clothes in the house. But I remember my mama feverishly washing clothes.
before New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, especially New Year's. What? My mama would be like, I don't care if they're not dry. She was like,
just wash them.
Wash them. My mama never said you couldn't dry them. She just said you can't wash.
Have no dirty clothes going into the New Year. That's a good,
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. People really don't realize I am really fucking superstitious.
And I feel like if something happened, you'd be like low key praying to yourself or something like that.
Oh yeah. I be thinking to myself like, bro, I don't need no bad luck. Or like your hand itching. If it's your right hand, that's good luck. If it's your bad hand, you finna lose some money. I mean your left hand. Now I'm in some bad hand.
Damn. All right. Take my good hand.
Facts. Okay, let's see here. What's a word you always struggle to spell?
Girl, all of them. Goddamn me. I words is like, I really struggle with words. Shit, you told me yesterday, the day before yesterday, I spelled fiance wrong. I spelled finances. And I know how to spell fiance, but I wasn't looking fast. I said, it's a
Did
finance.
anybody else say something?
No, I don't think it was up long enough. I was like, it's a finance, y'all. And I deleted it so fast. And when she said me something, all I could do was shaking my head. And then I'm being her, we're like, all right, bro, thanks. That was a shady question.
No, because the thing is, I think about words like, I feel like a lot of people struggle with words like necessary or necessity.
I don't think I could spell them.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking like, is there a word that it just always fuck you up?
Restaurant. I don't know how to spell.
That's just a shady question.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell like restaurant. I did this TikTok filter that gave you words, and the two words was grateful, and that's one word I always struggle with because I want to spell it how it sounds or how I spell great in full, and then when I see grateful, I'm like, well, that's a different kind of great. So that always be fucking me up. And then the next word after that was appreciation. I was like, oh no, accommodation. Oh. And I was like, shit, both of these look right. So I struggle with spelling in general. So all words.
I think you really struggle as much as you think.
I do. I really do. We
have a lot of tricky words in the English language.
That too, but I also depend a lot on predictive text. And if the word is spelled really, really wrong, that's
why I didn't correct finance.
Yeah. Because it was right.
It's a word.
It's a weird word. But if it's a word that I don't know how to spell, I usually find another word, or I'll just talk it into the phone. Or I'll go to Google first and just type it how I think it's spelled, and then usually Google will tell me how I really supposed to. But like spelling is like, if you want to spell this or what I mean, like or die, I'm gonna be dead.
Just take your time.
I'm gonna be. I don't know. I'm really bad with words. I how it sounds is how I spell it. And
I feel it's a lot of us.
And well, I feel like you're really good about the words. I foresee have to accept. I see. I don't. That don't mean nothing to me. It sounds like this. I'm gonna spell it like this.
Right.
Fuck the words and how it's supposed to be.
Fuck spelling.
Fuck grammar. And fuck how it's supposed to be. Like I'm just really, really bad at spelling. Really bad at spelling.
Yeah, I didn't mean to feel like you gave you a shady question.
No, but I was like, damn.
No, I just feel like there's one word that fucks everybody up. Everybody has their one word.
I finally, I think with me too, and this is how I feel like I could teach anybody anything. When it comes to spelling and when it comes to words, I have to like have creative ways to remember how to spell it. So Wednesday, I put Wednesday. I literally have to like say that in my head for me to spell it right. So and that's why when my kids be spelling stuff, I was like, girl, I don't know shit. My kids be like, how do you spell this, girl? I don't know.
You sound right.
Maybe. Ask your phone. Or when Gucci has this thing now, she's like, what does this mean? I was like, girl, I don't know. It's too many words. I don't know. I gotta write it down. I am terrible at spelling.
Now I gotta write it down.
Hell yeah. She get it's more than 8 words. I'll be like, I don't know what the hell that is. Let me write it out. Let me spell it out and write it. Let me see your phone.
Right, let me see it.
Yeah, I'm bad about that. Okay, that was a good question though. You're a superhero. What's your kryptonite?
Oh. What's my kryptonite? A deal.
Somebody offer you a deal?
Oh, I love getting me something like discounted. Mm-hmm. Like, especially if it's like a designer item. Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel like I don't hit the lottery.
I can see that.
Yeah, I have a bad shopping problem. I'm trying to get it under control, to be honest. Because I've been looking at my apartment. I was like, bruh, it's cluttered as fuck in here. Like, I have a lot of shit. Or like, I think about moving, and I'm like, bruh, it's a lot of fucking shit in here.
You don't really, though.
I do. I have I'm like a product junkie.
Okay, I can see that.
And so over the weekend, Cause
I was looking in your bathroom like you got rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I was like, oh, okay.
I got rid of like damn near a whole trash bag full of like products.
For real?
Yeah, just like I was just like, bro, this shit got dust on it.
You ain't used it.
I'm not using it. Girl, I threw away some damn Fenty foundation.
Oh, damn.
It had been sitting so long, the oil had separated inside of it. I was just like, bruh. Yeah. Yeah. But the bathroom looks like less cluttered. Because there used to be shit everywhere in there. And I used to walk in the bathroom and be like, fuck, it's a pile of lashes over here and all this shit here. But yeah, no. My kryptonite would definitely.
You said a deal.
Or like something shopping related will definitely, that'll give me the buckle.
Dang.
That'll give me a buckle quick. That's a good question.
I was going to say, so, how do you feel since a lot of the dirt cheaps have closed? Do you feel like it's affected you? Or you feel like you shop more?
No. I feel like I don't shop more because, child, I love me some dirt cheap. Like, dirt cheap. Like that one, dirt cheap. No, I feel like it doesn't. It's sad. I was really sad. But I hit them all up before they closed.
Yeah, they had some good
deals, but now the only one that's open, like they only really sell luxury stuff in there.
They don't?
They do. They sell luxury.
Is it more about me?
Yeah.
I know there's a luxury one. Okay, I know there's a luxury one. Yeah,
they sell a lot of luxury stuff in there, but like the pricing is so off. I'm just like,
I ain't buying that
I
shit.
ain't buying that. You know? Yeah.
Dirty ass Gucci shoes.
Yeah, facts. Like it'll be some shit. Low key, some of the shit look like somebody returned it.
You probably did.
Girl, I remember going into one dirt cheap and the shoes were so worn out. I was like, "Fuck, did somebody wear these here?"
Like walk there and and put it back on the counter,
put them on the shelf, and walk out with something. Bruh, like the shoes. That was the worst looking pair of shoes I ever seen in my life. I was just like, damn, if they low-key did do that, like, I don't blame them.
You got to walk in, walk out.
Yeah, if that's what they came in here with.
I feel like sometimes dirt cheap boss stuff, they be like, we ain't mean to buy this.
No, the thing is, they be buying that shit in the
it's a mystery palette.
Yeah, it's a mystery bin, and then they go separate the shit out.
And then we got some gently worn shoes.
Bitch, them hoes is not gentle. Ain't shit gentle.
Somebody's up tap dancing on concrete.
Facts. She was worn the fuck out.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, why do you think that there's such a push for a natural birth? Do you think it's bragging rights?
A little bit. Cause I'll be honest, I was on my whole crunchy mom shit, but it was
with the what mom?
Crunchy mom.
What's that?
You know, like a natural granola mom type thing. Like it's all natural. I think in the beginning when I had Gucci, I was like on this whole kick, like I want to have a natural birth and natural labor, and I think I was on it from watching a lot of documentaries and stuff like that. And so I felt like I want to see if I can do it, and I feel like for some women who do have it, like they see it as a badge of honor. But I think you may even been there. The lady's like, you don't get points for style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So at a certain point when I was like contracting and felt them and my asshole at that, I was like, you know what? We're gonna get this epidural popping. Like,
right.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to push her out anyway. But in the off chance I am, I don't want to feel it no more. Like I'm done. Right. Let's just do it. So I definitely think there is kind of, but I feel like now it's kind of mellowed out. Like I feel like there was a really big natural boom, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but when you have natural, that means no drugs.
You're right.
Like that means
you on your own.
That means you on your own. And
just you and the baby.
Yeah, and like that sound cool until you like know what a contraction feels like, and then you gotta realize. I'm gonna be feeling these for the next 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to. And not to say anything else, like, you know, part of me still like one day like, let Maybe I could do it, but then another part was like, fuck no, why would I want to?
Right, for what?
Yeah, hell no, like why? For why? You know what I'm saying? And then too, I was in midwifery school, so that was like a big. But even being in midwifery school, I was like, you know what? I still might do drugs. Like I still might like them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's now gotten to where people like want to try it, or at least I think two people are getting back to at least knowing like natural birth it don't have to be this crazy notion of you have to be in the field and doing it and then getting back up. Like it can be this whole beautiful thing, beautiful experience that you want it to be. So I feel like a lot of people are stepping outside of what they once knew and really birthing what they want to.
Yeah.
Or just looking into their options. And I like that more so than like just feeling like you have to do something.
Right, a water birth.
Yeah, like a lot of people say all the time like a water birth. Like you be uncomfortable. Like a lot of people get in their water, from my experience, a lot of people who've gotten in the water be like, this is uncomfortable. And get out. And not have a birth in the water. So like stuff that you feel like you won't and things like that, you don't really know until it's time.
Right.
And then you be like, oh shit, fuck all this. Like, take me to the hospital.
Right.
Give me some good drugs ASAP.
Yeah, thanks.
And I remember like I said, being in midwifery school, like women coming in to have their natural births and then tearing. And then us having to repair those tears. And I was like, this would be so much better like if I was already not feeling shit.
Right.
But now I have to stick you
right after you had a baby.
The needle's huge too. Like I'm not trying to scare nobody or anything like that, but like I was like, wow, that's a lot going on. Like and just like having to
and to feel it.
Yeah, and then you're down there getting sutures and repairs for a laceration and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, that don't seem fun.
Ugh.
But I will say like the birth center I midwife for was like amazing because like you just think like I don't like hospitals. I've never really liked hospitals because I grew up a little bit in a hospital, and I just didn't like it, and I don't like being around the environment.
Feel you.
And so just I guess knowing like you get to go home 2 hours after having your baby, and you get to rest, and like you get to just like it's more so you centered and stuff like that. That was really the appeal for me. Like I don't have to be here and do all this testing and all that stuff. Because I remember you saying when Gucci was born, you like, dang, they just shot her. Like they gave her a shot.
Oh yeah, like as soon as she was born, I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I know I can't ask. Well, what the fuck is that?
And why is she getting it?
Yeah, she just got here.
Yeah. I was also at that moment, like when I was also on like, I don't know if I want her to be vaccinated. I was on a big kick like that.
Yeah.
But then people scared me into like doing it.
She ain't gonna be able to get in school.
Yeah, like she could have. It just would have been a little bit harder. Right. But she probably could have.
Proper documentation.
Hell yeah. Like we could have figured something out. But I was just like, all right, well, we've been doing it. Let's just keep going.
Right.
So, yeah. There has been a big old push for it. But I think now people just like, just have to have my baby the way I want to.
Facts. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
At all. Okay. So this is technically my 9th question because I asked you 2 in 1. But what album is a soundtrack to your life and why?
Can I say 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one is Keisha Cole's first album because it just reminds me of all the good times that me, you, and Keisha had in high school. Mm-hmm. The second one would have to be Pretty Ricky Blue Stars.
Oh my! I forgot that was one of the albums in rotation too.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Can we get closer, baby?
That was the time. And I lost my virginity to that album. The whole album.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You may see this. I really appreciate you.
You think he watches?
I remember he commented on the TikTok. Remember you said this to me. Because I ain't on there.
That was him?
Yeah.
Or maybe I did know that. Maybe I did know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Nigga, you put me on game. You feel me?
Oh, you jump off the porch.
Running. Yeah, no. So, yeah, that would have to be Keisha Cole and Pretty Ricky Blue Stars.
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah. What would be yours?
Whew. I don't know. Like, I want to say maybe Maybe that Jay-Z blueprint.
Why?
Because I stole it from Target and
I would think Hustle and Flow.
Well, I stole that one too, but I didn't get to listen to it. I never got it back, goddamn me.
Whoop that trick.
Yeah. I don't remember that album much. So I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? But that probably, because that was just like a fun summer before I got grounded. Like that was just like we was in the wind, just not a care in the world, just going and doing and just that was a pretty cool time. And I'm trying to think, and maybe Amy Winehouse too.
Oh,
because I just remember after I had OJ, I was in a really, and this was kind of around the time Keisha passed too, because OJ was 9 when Keisha passed. I was in this really weird space. I guess it was postpartum depression I was dealing with, but that was one of my biggest regrets too, is not seeing Keisha after I had OJ, because I just didn't want to be around anybody. So I stayed to myself. I was into Keisha Cole's second album, so it was that.
Oh yeah.
And Amy Winehouse, Back to Black, and I just can remember it was just me and OJ, and I'd be in there crying or playing with her, but I just played the CD back to back to back to back, and it would just be me and her.
I love you.
I love you too. But it was just I would be in Athens just by myself. I wouldn't even go nowhere, and I just played.
I remember we were worried about you.
Girl, I didn't do my hair. I remember one time my ex's mom was like, I didn't know you was real. You were a real cute girl. I didn't know you was cute.
Bitch, don't play with it.
No, but in low key, I was really down. I was really out there looking like a garbage pail kid. I was just thrifty as fuck. I don't say I didn't care, but I was a point. I just didn't I didn't care. I was an adult. I had to make shit happen for this baby and stuff like that, and it wasn't about me, so I didn't care how I looked or anything like that. I really just, for a long time, until I moved, I didn't really feel like myself again until I moved back. It was when I started to slowly feel like myself again and just get back to me. So that was really,
I'm glad you got back here.
Same, me too, because boy, if I still lived in fucking Athens,
girl,
I wouldn't. But I'm just saying,
that part,
I would never.
That part.
But yeah, I had to get the fuck.
Yeah, we give thanks and praise, child.
Praise him.
Okay, so I'll let this be my last question.
Okay.
Would you judge your man if y'all went out? He started getting rowdy with a nigga. They started fighting and he lost.
Yeah, because you should have sat your ass down somewhere. Yeah. It's different if somebody pick on you and you lose. But you started it, so yeah, I definitely feel some type of way. Yeah, hell yeah. You fucking right.
Would you fight for him?
No.
You sit there and watch him get his ass beat.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been talking shit. Now, if he's fighting for my honor, yeah, I'm gonna jump in.
Right.
But a nigga step on your shoe, all right, cuz,
beat his ass.
Hell yeah, are you crazy? Yes. I might beat it. I might tag, the fuck is wrong with you? I'll definitely feel some type of way. I don't know if I would break up with him, but I feel like it'd be coming close. Because now, who the fuck? I'm finna call that nigga.
No, that's what you gonna say to him?
What'd you say?
You made me call him?
Alright, I'm finna call Roscoe back.
Roscoe?
He dog-walked your ass off in that little world. You better calm the fuck down.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What about you?
Oh yeah, no. I would definitely be. Why the fuck would you even open your mouth knowing you can't fight?
Yeah. Or even thinking that you could fight. It's someone out there that can fight better.
Hell yeah, or I'd probably be like, you a little dusty, ain't you?
Yeah, you
a little rusty. Tin Man.
Your ass.
Yeah, no, I low key might lose a little respect for him. So I'd be like, you really didn't have to say nothing.
Yeah, and they started it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like. How old are we? You can't control your emotions,
right?
And then somebody beats your ass for you doing too much. I'd really feel played.
Facts.
I'd really feel played.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be with you.
Okay, so I guess this is my last question. Let me make sure I didn't read it already, because shit, I may have read it. Okay. What does tan look like in 10 years?
Ooh, good question. That's a really good question. My first mind is I don't know. But my immediate second thought is not living in Texas. I really do want to live a little bit more carefree, less stressful life. Mm-hmm. Just because I've seen what stress has done to my family, mm-hmm. and I just don't want to fall down that same mm-hmm. rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely like something that's like a lot less stress. Mm-hmm. I want to really live like near a beach, mm-hmm. and I'm gonna be working, so I want to get off work and go to the beach.
So you still gonna be working?
Yeah, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be working in some capacity.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely less stressed. I know that goddamn much because I'm not living like this. Mm-hmm. Or you having dreams and shit about work and all that.
Your alarm going off, you get a panic attack.
Hell like yeah, wake you up. Everything startles you. I remember the first time, like I had spent the night at this dude's house, mm-hmm. and I had my alarm set, and he was like, "God damn, shit sound like a fire alarm." I was thinking to myself, like, ever since he said that, I was like, damn, I really, like, startle myself up every morning.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, you scare yourself awake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, instead of it being like a...
You're like, I already know how that sounds.
Yeah, like, instead of it being so, like, I was just like, damn, like, I really stress myself out every morning.
Facts. So part of my alarm is still Eat Greedy Girl because I'm just so lazy to change it. But I'll never forget my boyfriend was like, because he like I went to sleep and I really don't turn my phone off. But when I'm asleep, I really don't notice it. Mm-hmm. So 2 things: I realized I talk in my sleep.
Oh, I'm very guilty of that.
I didn't know that, but apparently I talk in my sleep. And then 2, like he was like, because he had nudged me. He's like, can you turn your phone off? He's like, because it keep going off. And I was like, huh? He's like, your phone keeps going off. Can you turn it off? Because he's like, I hear all of it. But I don't like my phone just be, and I think maybe in the group chat, but it just be binging.
Yeah, that's why my phone stay on silent.
I sleep right through that.
Bro, let me tell you, I have a really bad problem with talking in my sleep. Like, I really probably should go do a sleep study. But I got told recently mm-hmm. that I sat up, like, while I was asleep. Mm-hmm. And, well, let me see. What are some of the crazy things that he said that I said? He said that I sat up in the middle of the night, and he was like, why are you sitting up? And I had said something like, oh, I'm finna go get up. And he said I just lay back down and went back to sleep. I got out of bed one time. I was like, damn, not a sleepwalk. He said there was one time I said something like, I should have hit that hoe in the head with a shoe.
Damn, not a shoe.
He said that I had said something about Handsome had came in the house with a snake in his mouth.
Damn.
And he's superstitious. Mm-hmm. So he was like, oh shit, that means somebody around your circle you can't trust.
Ooh.
Yeah. But he was like, but I said it to him, so he was like,
something but he can't trust.
He said that maybe I was trying to tell him something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I need to do a sleep study. Like I talk in my sleep real bad.
So I do too, but I realize it's when I'm tired. Like I realize like when I'm trying to go to sleep, something like, I don't know, it's not Pandora. What's the word? Purgatory. It's like when I'm almost asleep or I'm really, really tired that I realize I talk about my sleep. And then I realize too that I talk about stuff that I'm thinking of before I go to sleep. So it don't be like, I don't feel like it be off the wall stuff. Now how I say it may be different. Cause the most recent one I was like, yeah, the pull handle get it. And I was like, the what? And I was like, yeah, the pull handle. But before I went to sleep or before I started getting sleepy, I was reading our HOA stuff about the pool. And talking about a pool attendant. So it made sense in my head what I was saying, but like, you were just like, what are you talking about? And then I just will have conversation. And he like, are you awake or you sleep? Because it just be sounding outlandish.
So it's not you being in like a deep sleep and talking. Because I sleep.
I guess sometimes.
I'll talk in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess in the middle of the night we both sleep. But like when I'm going to sleep or he noticed it, like he'd just be like, you're not making no sense. Like, what are you saying? And I just have a conversation. But I feel like I'm cognizant of what I'm trying to say or whatever. But I just can't say it. But yeah. And a lot of times I don't remember it.
And honestly and truthfully, I think that that's part of the reason why I wake up tired. Because I've never gone to bed. Like I've been like eyes closed and like technically sleeping, but I talk through like there's been a lot of times that I wake myself up talking.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'll be like, damn, yeah, I hurt myself.
No, I ain't never did that. But I just a long time I was like, no, I don't. Like, prove it to me. And I talk in my sleep. Because ain't no way I just have conversations. Cause I don't remember dreams or anything like that. Prove it to me. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I do remember saying something like that or something similar. And when I'm tired, I talk real crazy.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm like, I just talk, they don't make no sense. And you be like, huh? And you be like, oh, you sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. And when we say go to sleep, I'll go back, okay.
Yeah. I remember one time I like spooked myself. Like I had woke up the next morning and I don't remember. It was some during the day and I was looking at my pictures or something. And I saw this like video. But the video was like 2 hours long.
Oh, damn.
I had recorded myself in the middle of the night. And like I spooked myself too much to even like try to scroll through it. I deleted that shit.
For real?
Yeah, it was just jet black, and I heard myself.
Were you laying on it or something?
I think the phone was next to the bed, so I don't know if I like I don't know how I turned on video. I ain't gonna lie, but I was just like, Lord, I don't want to hear nothing. I was just like, let me just delete. Girl, don't scare me like that. God forbid. Yeah, no. I was just like,
So you didn't want to hear it. I would at least scroll through and see like, what the fuck I be talking about?
Yeah,
what the fuck could be going on?
I'm afraid I'm gonna hear something else.
Man, if anything, it'd be OJ being in or Gucci being in my room, farting in my head or something like that.
Not farting in your head and run off.
Hell yeah, or slapping me or something like that. I could see them doing some shit like that. Like coming in.
Jocelyn slept.
Oh, girl, hell no. I was ready to fight after that. But like, I feel like it'd be something like that.
Yeah,
versus me doing something else. So
yeah, I was just like, ooh, I was in the house by myself. Yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
This was really good. So I hope you guys learned a little bit more about us, because y'all be talking about how we be talking on tangents anyway. And so I don't have a hear you this week. I don't think we need one.
Nope, we answered enough questions.
Hell yeah. And so we'll see y'all niggas next week.
All right, bye guys.
Oh shit, y'all can hit us up on Hear You Podcast.
Oh yeah, there's that. And I have to do my little outro.
We're Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Hear You Podcast. Y'all can find me on IG at @_breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
And of course, you guys can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You. All right, bro. You ready to get up out of here?
Let's go.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.